Alrighty folks, here we are, Prepar3D 4.0. This is another video. We are now in multiplayer. I want to make a video of multiplayer, but this is basically...
What program do you use to film with, by the way?
I'm using NVIDIA Shadowplay software in the graphics card. I'm using Shadowplay, the NVIDIA graphics software in the interface.
Oh, I'm using that too. Occasionally it screws up, but it works pretty good.
Raj, give me 1 second. So anyways, I ended up joining through FS Host, which is phenomenal because a number of reasons right off the bat. One, you can basically select whatever aircraft you want someone to be in if you don't have that aircraft, or even if you do have the aircraft, which when you initially start the program, you scan your system for aircraft, it loads the module in, and it gives you the option for default aircraft like a default helicopter, single engine, twin engine, jet, fighter jet, whatever. So in this situation, I joined the server, and the guy I'm going to fly with, Mike, was flying an S-55, which I absolutely hate. It's from the late 50s and 60s. And even though he was flying that helicopter, I had him in a CH-53J because I made that the default helicopter that I wanted to see if people weren't flying in the one that I have, and selected the one that I have. Also, another huge benefit of 4.0 64-bit is that I'm in this server, and maybe it's not the software itself. Maybe it's not the sim, it's the software I'm using. But I've noticed that there's AI aircraft flying around and also parked and taxiing in this multiplayer server that we're on. So I've got a static aircraft sitting there. I've got another Mooney Bravo flying there at 2 miles out. You see it right there, 2,300 feet. I got one down at the end of the runway, or maybe that's him that took off, but I got Mike down there in a helicopter. So it's pretty cool. There's some real cool benefits there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Mike. You'll hear the dialogue between us, and we're just going to fly a little, a little op here in helicopters, and we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, here we go. Mike, are you taking off right from that point?
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to take off right from this point, and I'll just form up with you while you're en route, and I'll follow you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm just going to join on him. I'm not even going to do anything fancy. I haven't flown a helicopter in, flight sim many months, so I'm probably pretty rusty there, Mike.
Okay, I fly every day when I can.
What sim are you in right now, Mike? Are you in FSX or Prepar, or?
I'm in Prepar version 4.
Version what?
4.
Okay, Roger. We're in the same version.
Yep. But most of them when I fly helis, I'm in X11. That's what they have the best helicopters.
Roger. Yeah, it's so cool. I can actually see AI traffic flying around in the sim.
That is cool.
Going back to the old, Flight Sim 98 and 2000 and FSX, and the Prepar3D versions, you couldn't do that. Or it didn't do that. I guess a lot has to do with this FS host module that somehow allows you to join a game, and basically you're not seeing the exact same AI aircraft I am, but we're almost like in each other's games.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, it sure is. I've got some of my engine sounds turned down, but I can vaguely hear your aircraft.
Are you part of the helicopter flight simulator group on Facebook?
No, I haven't.
I can send you a link to it after we get done. There's a lot of great people on there.
Is this going to be a new flight simulator for helicopters?
No, it's just a community of people that fly helicopters and plus they're real pilots.
Oh, okay, Roger. No, I haven't seen much of it. How far is this airport, Mike? Been a while since I've flown a helicopter, so I'm a little rusty. But that's what winters are for. So, Mike, you got a copy? Well, anyways, folks, we're looking at Mike, who's flying that helicopter right there. He's actually in a default one, which is one of the Black Hawks, which is given in the sim for Prepar3D 4.0. And as you can see, I've got a lot of weather turned on. It looks absolutely great. Got AI aircraft flying around. Okay, Mike. I was just asking, how far to the airport?
Not very far.
Roger.
It's less than an hour.
Okay. Roger. So.
Sure looks cool with these two Blackhawks information.
Yeah, I'm getting some good video of you underneath. So, anyways, I've got my sim, my FPS locked at 35 FPS.
Do DCS World?
Yeah, I do have it. Yep.
Me too. I love flying my Huey.
I didn't buy the Huey, but I fly a lot of the jets. You know, the A-10, Su-33, 27, 15.
I fly the F5 a lot.
Roger, I didn't buy that. You like it?
I love it. It's one of my favorite jets.
Roger.
Because it's very high realism.
JJ, what's your system specs that you're, Mike, what's your system specs?
1080, NVIDIA. I can't think of everything up in my head, but I'll actually tell you in the video specs when I give it to you later.
Roger. Man, this is so smooth. You know, you'll see it on the video. I'll post it when we're done flying. Matter of fact, when we stop at the first airport, I'll end it there so I can get it uploaded and you can see it. But I cannot believe how fluid this sim is.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah, I'm blown away.
I could tell you one thing, the other sims, they were laggy and they were memory hogs. This is not anything like that. This is actually fun.
Yeah, it sure is.
They've updated the flight dynamics quite a bit too, you can tell the physics. Because this feels more like X-Plane than it ever did, than the other flight sim there was.
Yeah, yep.
So on your videos, are you got yours monetized so you make money off of them?
Say that a little bit louder, Mike.
Have you got yours set up so you make money on your videos?
Yeah, I couldn't make out what you said.
I said, is your video set up so you make money on them?
No, not at all. No, it's just strictly for entertainment.
Mine, I get money from it when people view my videos.
I saw something. Well, I've seen a little bit, but I've got, I don't know, probably 130 videos now, but none of them. I've got motorcycle racing in there and aircraft and all, different games and stuff. But I haven't looked into, getting any sponsors or making money from it. I only got 23 people that are subscribed to my channel.
You'll be once I subscribe to yours, you'll start seeing more people because I'm a very popular broadcaster.
Roger. Did you just fly over a road?
Almost on top of a road, yeah.
Okay, Roger. Yep.
Interstate 40.
Okay, I was wondering if we were seeing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm actually running Orbix, so my scenery might be a little bit different than yours.
Are you running global and vector?
Everything.
Roger. Yeah, I've got the same thing.
Actually, the scenery is a little bit not correct for this area.
Is it?
It's a little bit. It's not actually correct from what I'm saying here. You'd be able to see the freeway properly if it was released there. There's a 40 runs right along here, and there's a railroad track right next to the 40.
Roger.
Yeah, you're right over the interstate freeway 40 now.
This is 40 right now I'm crossing?
Yep, that's the 40.
Wow, I am really impressed with this, Mike.
Me too.
My other gaming machine started getting weird, and finally it shit the bed maybe 6 months ago. And I ended up basically getting parts, and I wanted to build a new system, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go half-ass on this next one, because my upgrades were always kind of like mediocre. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I said, not again.
Yeah. Our next town will be coming up to Yaka, which is a old military town. There used to be an airstrip there in World War II, an auxiliary emergency landing strip.
Raj.
Right now, the strip that you'll see in a minute, that's the test track. In real life, it was, run by, it used to be Ford, and it was Dodge, and I think now it's being run by Harley Davidson. There's actually a strip there, and then there's a race track going on the outside going around the strip, which is pretty cool.
Raj. How's that Black Hawk flying? I actually haven't flown the default one in the game.
It's actually way better than I thought it would be. This is the M model. It's not the one by Batavia. This is actually a Lockheed Martin model. They made this one up. It's amazing, actually. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, but I'm actually enjoying it.
Now, I'm wondering, I didn't ask you, but I'm wondering, can we swap the aircraft without leaving the server?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another plus, because you couldn't do that with any of the other sims, remember?
Yeah, it was maddening.
Oh, man, I remember hosting. I ran a website for a few years called throttleback.net, and we had a bunch of dedicated, flyers and stuff, and good community. A lot of guys from the old Alpha Sim were a part of it. And we had some real-time pilots. We had one guy who was an F-14 pilot for about 16 or 17 years, Jeff Rotes. Just some cool people, but I was running a server from home, and what a pain in the ass, It's just this makes it so much more enjoyable.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I remember using Alpha Sim aircraft too. I used to use them quite a lot. Actually, one of my favorite ones from them was the Mars flying boat. That thing was awesome. I remember when I first got it, when it first came out. That was such a cool aircraft.
I just watched someone. There was I don't know if I have that one or not. I have most of their stuff, but someone had a video I watched last night of the flying boat. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I glimpsed at part of it. I was kind of laughing, The cool thing about Alpha Sim / Vertavia, they made really cool aircraft. They weren't super high end. They didn't have a huge impact on performance, and they were a decent price,
Yeah. I was flying one last night, actually. You might have seen my video because there's a live stream. I was flying the Marlin.
Actually, the aircraft I see you in is an Alpha Sim MH-53.
Actually, I don't have that one, but I want to get it someday. To our right there is that test track I was telling you about.
And that Holly Davidson owns that?
Yeah, I believe that they're the owners right now, but it keeps on changing hands constantly.
Mike, what part of Arizona are we in? Central, eastern, western?
I think it's northern Arizona, but I'm not really sure.
Raj.
We're actually flying from Mojave County right now.
That would be northern.
Yep.
Roger, JJ.
It's so freaking hard to keep track of everything lately. I'm so out of
I got some real nasty weather right now as far as lightning and stuff. No rain, Mike, but it's pushing the sim. It's up there. I've got Rex installed with some presets that I made. It looks really good.
I actually tried to get Rex to work. I don't know if it's working properly. I need to get my download for Overdrive to work again. Since PC Aviator no longer has a download link that works for me, and they said I had to contact the guys directly, and they haven't responded yet. So
Raj, I had mine. Well, I have Flight Sim X installed still. I have Prepar3D installed 2.5, and then when I installed 4.0 the other day, I was just putting all my Orbix in and all my stuff. And I said, well, I'll put Rex in because I love the textures and stuff. So I have Rex with Overdrive. And I basically just had to give it a path to go to, and she went in.
That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing back because I kind of miss the textures too.
Yeah, they look pretty nice. I wasn't happy. I've got 6 presets that I made, you know, just mixing stuff. And I couldn't remember which one I really, really like. But after trial and error, I found it. The other thing I got in working was AI carriers, and I've got a bunch of that in, and that looks flawless.
Oh wow! I'm trying to. Can't wait for Coronado to get their butt off their out of the chair and get their thing patched so I can use my plans.
Raj, I got the Milviz, not the Milviz. I got the Irish Mudhen with the metal to metal mod in it. You know, the add-on that's working, but I couldn't get the Milviz F-15 Strike Eagle to work, and they say it's because the DLLs have to be rewritten.
Yeah. Same thing with Coronado.
Roger.
All right, we're going to be doing that from Kingman here pretty quick.
Wow, this video is going to be pretty long.
Yep. Last time I checked, I had about $80 saved up in my money account for YouTube. Just from people watching me play.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I love Arizona in the wintertime, but in the summertime it's not a lot of fun, just too damn hot.
Yeah, I was reading, you know, I'm looking at going to Fort Huachuca, and it's normally about 10 degrees cooler there than Phoenix and Tucson, you know, because of the higher elevation. And it's a small place. I'm not sure if you ever been. Have you been through there?
No, I don't recognize the name.
Right. But I heard Phoenix is a scorcher.
Yeah, in the summertime, we usually spend it down in Mexico on the Pacific side of Baja California, where it's always cold. Just been busy lately, so we haven't had a chance to go down there. You like Mexico?
No, I've never been. I've been to New Mexico, but I've never been to Mexico.
Oh man, it's such a lot. It's so nice. It's very well. We go and they're friendly. They like Americans, so you're safer a lot of times down there than you are in most places in the States nowadays.
Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine who's got a place down there, and he goes 2 or 3 times a year.
Cool. Where does he go? You know,
I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, he tells me about it. I see pictures all the time. He owns a restaurant, but he's down there quite a bit. He absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
I think he loves the women's, what I think, really. But
So far, this has been a nice, gentle flight. This is the type of flying I like to do.
yeah, I got an airplane that I've been. It's Piglet's old A29B that I've been modding a little bit and trying to fix up with a few things, just adding gauges and stuff like that. But I'm done with it now. I'll send it to you if you want to fly in it and see if you like it. It's freeware anyway, so I'm not sharing any payware shit with you. But it's a great little airplane to fly.
What kind is it again? What's it?
It's a Super Tucano. It's an A29B. It's actually a reconnaissance attack aircraft that they're using in Afghanistan now. They use it in Colombia. It's great in high heat, humidity. It's a super fucking killer aircraft. Just absolutely love it.
I know what that one is. I forgot because it's a weird. It's one of those planes you'll see very often in the States. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I really like it. So I love everything about it.
Yeah. Kind of like a Texan too, almost.
Yeah. I was hoping that somebody, even Coronado or someone really good, even Milviz, would do a nice A29B because I know it would sell, you know?
Yeah, there are a lot of planes Coronado should make that would sell. I don't know if they're stubborn.
I think
Yeah.
Iris made a similar one.
Now it's the Texan too, I think, and then the PC-7.
Right.
Yeah, Iris did the PC3 and the Texan. If I remember right.
All the Piglet's freeware stuff is top quality for freeware.
Yeah,
He
I
did
got
a great
his-
job.
I got that Sky Raider, the one that he did, and I've got the A29.
Ooh, nice. I love the Sky Raider. I always have. It's always my favorite one.
Yeah, I haven't actually flown that in 4.0.
I like the Waco. I think he did. That was a really nice one. I used to make paint jobs for it all the time. I don't remember where they all ended up. I think they're on the same house.
Yeah.
These buildings right here in real life, this is a closed metal, where they melt metal and stuff. The factory.
JJ, you gonna come in and join us?
I'm actually fine, but I'm not where you guys are. I'm in San Francisco right now.
Yeah, we're in Arizona somewhere, but we are going to an airport here pretty quick.
I'm jumping around to the highly populated cities, just testing my frame rates.
Right?
I've tested San Francisco, San Diego, LA, London. So far so good.
Good. Welcome to Kingman, Arizona.
That's close to Flagstaff, isn't it?
It's pretty close. About an hour from Flagstaff.
Those were my old stomping grounds.
Nice. I've only been to Flagstaff a handful of times over the years. I always thought it was a nice area.
I haven't been there in years, but from what I hear, I probably wouldn't recognize it.
JJ, where you living now?
Texas,
What part?
Dallas.
Oh, Roger.
So these are train tracks underneath us. You see, now there's not roads, these are train tracks.
My visibility is going down a little bit here, Mike. You'll see it on the video, but
Right?
yeah, it's coming back.
I'm actually got weather on. using real world weather from that comes with P3D. Works reasonably good. It's picking up weather from Needles, California.
Yeah.
And there's the King Airport.
Cool. Put down there. I'll go ahead and start uploading this video too.
Copy that. This is the Kingman Army Air Base Auxiliary. This is where they train the gunnery guys to shoot them planes and B-17s.
Roger. Well, folks,
This is where I learned how to fly, actually, in real life.
this is pretty amazing
Yep.
with Prepar3D 4.0.
My
Actually,
dad
unbelievable.
had a Cessna 210 that I got from my grandfather. And when I got old, we started, my dad taught me how to fly the 210 when I was younger. And then for a while, once or twice, I got to land and take off. And I was just always flying. It was a co-pilot for me because sometimes, flying 210, it requires two people. It's a big plane.
Roger that. Do you fly the, which one does your dad have now?
The Cirrus?
Cirrus, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I have one for flight simulator, but I'm not a real fan of it. But it's a good airplane.
Roger that. What don't you like about it?
The stick, side stick I don't like. It's hard
Yeah,
to get on my
on the left
wrist.
side, isn't it?
Yeah, I prefer a yoke.
Roger that.
In the traffic, Army Blackhawks are inning just off the strip.
All right, my dinner's ready, so I'm gonna leave you guys. Have fun with flight.
All right.
See you, JJ.
Nice to meet you there, Keith.
Me too. About a quarter mile behind you.
All right, I'm gonna land at 3 and taxi in. So Kingman right now, what the deal with this airport is, in real life, currently it's a boneyard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they scrap airplanes here and store them. All the commercial airliners come here. That'd be just the store and or use them for parts.
Okay, Roger. So probably very little humidity here. Is that why they storing them here?
Super dry.
Been a long time. I haven't flown a helicopter in a sim in months. So.
I love flying my helicopters. Nice landing.
I didn't kill myself. All right, I'm gonna stop the video and then I'm gonna get it uploaded right now. I'll be right back.
Okay, no rush.